say cheese. She emailed me this on Facebook this morning that saw on KSL last night. Guess who it was?
Who?
My sister that passed away. Her best friend from the
I didn't know that could have been his Facebook.
from the early 60s. Her name's Pat. Do you remember Pat Hatch? Her name's Pat. She emailed and said, "I saw you on KSL. Do you want to be my friend?" I called her a few years ago and invited her to one of the weddings. You know.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go. Sure, there we go.
We are rocking this baby. We are rocking the baby.
Yeah, that gal from TV. What's your name again?
Beverly Willardson.
Beverly. There you go, Beverly. Yeah. I'm not going to ask you that. He wants to know if you. He wants to know if you kiss on the first date.
How do I answer that? Tell him he'll have to find out.
You have to find out. Because would you kiss on the last date?
You have to find that out too.
St. George, Southern Utah. Would you be interested in moving down there?
Oh, my girlfriend lives down there. I know a lot of people down there.
You're
So-
okay. Yeah. No, she's a lot better looking than the other wives. How do you feel about sister wives? Is there a problem?
Oh, no
Oh,
problem.
LDS, not RLDS. I'm sorry, that's so embarrassing. I'm gonna go. I'm mortified. Thanks.
Is that your dad, really?
Yeah, no, that's your only dad. Actually, I'm actually Mike Norton.
Oh no! Did you find that? Oh.
He's our winner, our jackpot winner.
I'm the winner, and my knees have never been more luxuriously soft. No, this case. No, seriously, I got that look in the eye to saying the other day, and
If he was coming, you didn't have to mail it, did you?
that's right. I was gonna actually offer to come over here and like kick the boy in the shin, so all three of your kids are crying. But then he started crying all on his own. So.
I wondered you had this plan. Well, anyway,
He
you know
wanted to
what,
meet ya.
They've been at the day. They had a big daycare.
You know, if you don't mind, I'm gonna pull my table.
Okay.
over so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
You spend more time at the salad bar for the that's like the biggest salad I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's only meaning to giant salad.
I'll be lucky if I eat half of that.
Hey, you know, Lindsay wants to actually sit in the back seat and videotape every moment of at least like the first 3 or 4 dates you have with any guy. Right?
That's right. That's right. That's going to be good. That's what we really want to do.
You like Utah's answer to Kim Kardashian?
I definitely am.
Turn this into a reality
Probably
show.
more like their mother. That may have won the jackpot. That is so cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
And
I still remember the night that it was on TV.
the first one,
I
ABC4.
think it was
Yeah.
6 o'clock. It was a 6 o'clock show, right?
No. It was.
Oh, in the morning it was.
Oh, 6 a.m. Okay, yeah.
But at night it came on at 10.
Yeah, we saw it. I think it was during the daytime film. We saw it, and I said, we watched the thing. And I went on the blog, I'm reading the blog, and I'm just kind of reading it out loud. Well, I was reading it to myself at first, and I'm kind of laughing a little bit. My wife says, "What?" And I said, "The gal was on TV." Well, my husband. He said, "You gotta see this list." And she goes, "Oh, is it bad?" And I go, "Well, it's just, the woman is so picky." And she goes, "Well, how picky could she be?" I go, "Let me read you some of these." And I start reading. I think when I got to, she must be willing to drive, and I start reading this thing, and it's like, I said, she doesn't like to drive in the rain or in the snow or at night. She brakes at green lights. She drives 55 on the freeway, and she's been in a couple accidents when she was a driver, and so she doesn't, she's just really scared about it. And my wife goes, if she's braking at green lights and driving 55 on the freeway, maybe that's why she's had a couple accidents as a driver.
She went 80 today.
When I said she prefers to drive south rather than north, my wife goes, "Okay, you're just making this up now." I swear. She's like, "How is this woman not ended up in Mexico? I don't understand it." She goes, "You mean like just the direction south, or just like to drive in the south area, like Utah County?" And I said, "When it says south, I don't know." But those are
Everything. Clear south to Vegas. I'm getting better now coming north.
You drive to Vegas and fly back.
You know, probably so. But you know, I'm getting better now. I kind of have to come up and visit her all the
She
time.
says the construction has gone down a little bit.
What happened was, I've actually been in about 11 car wrecks or more, but none of them were my fault.
11 car wrecks?
None of them were my fault except for one. Like one.
11 car accidents. Eventually, you might need to ask yourself, could you be an active participant in the cause of these accidents? Are they rear-ending you at green lights, perchance, or walk around?
Yeah, talk about some of your accidents.
One of them was a hit and run, remember?
In fact, I was thinking earlier today, I was talking to my wife, and specifically about the view, and she says, so what's the whole purpose of this thing? You know, going and playing a practical joke on her mom and all that, meeting her, and I said, well, two things. Number one, I'd love to help you find a man. Seriously, my mom, she's 79 years old.
Oh.
She's been single since I'm going to say 79. When my mother and father got divorced. I'm the youngest of like 7 kids, but she hates it. Hates being single, right? So like I was going to tell you,
Right.
you think of every man that you've known in the last 5 years that at the very least you were attracted to, and you thought, hey, too bad he's married, type of thing. Seriously.
Right.
And then think of how many of those men would fit all of the qualifications of your original list that you had.
Right.
I mean, how many of those men might be shorter than 5'8", or
Right.
might be bald, or own a motorcycle.
Or Sean Connery.
Well, yeah, Sean Connery's a good example. Let's face it.
I liked him in the other years, though.
He was the sexiest man alive.
Right.
And he was bald.
But, like I was telling Lindsay, I says, I wouldn't rule everything out, because look at Michael J. Fox. He's like, what, 5'6", 5'5"?
Yeah, he's a little tiny guy.
Yeah, and who doesn't love Michael J. Fox? So yeah, you wouldn't rule. I mean, you know,
Mm-hmm.
good ideas.
What do you think?
So, but yeah, and I just, I gotta have it. Because I just made it a goal, because it doesn't have to be every week, but right now I'm single and it's easy. And see, all my kids are moved away. Everyone's far away, and mom's gone, everybody's gone. So, and I was telling her I wouldn't even be worried about it, because if not, I could go to my mom's house and watch TV, good old movie, and lay on the couch, or go with my sister, but everybody's gone. So,
Is there like a cougar club or something like that? A BYU, I should
So
say.
there you go.
Is there a
Club.
BYU cougar
Oh,
club?
if not, let's start with. We got lost from the group. We were in a big group going to get to dinner, and we got separated from the group, and then it all went downhill from there.
Yeah.
So I've had so many scary experiences. That's why she wanted to try this. Because I just, I was going home, going to work, going home, going to work, and running here and running there, and just in my old blasé world. And so we're trying to get that old Bev back. But I guess, maybe the older you get, maybe all of that old Bev doesn't come back. What do you guys think?
I think you could get her back.
And the best way for someone to get a job is network. So those are some good ideas you have too. That'd be fun. But I would love to change the way of thinking too. I'd love to see all these lonely people. You meet so many of them in your wards and your neighborhoods. I would love to see all of them get able to date somebody,
The
meet
problem,
somebody.
though, is realistically,
Yes.
a lot of people are single for a reason, and they're lonely for a reason because they're socially retarded. And I think that's the one time you can actually appropriately use the R word there. They're socially retarded.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Everybody or just some?
No, a majority. I wouldn't say everybody.
85%.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Goodness, I'm socially just spilled the food.
85%, and then maybe 10 of the remaining 15% are just they're I wouldn't say so picky, but they're kind of pigeonholing themselves into a specific.
Talking about BYU and Utah now. It used to be kind of a really big deal, but but in the 80s we always went to other games and stuff. But
It was like 1984, your best year of your entire life. Was that the year that they took
right,
nationals?
oh, well, that was my year. But the guy in my bishopric played for BYU. But no, I don't care if they're a Utah fan.
Will you go to the Utah
I'm not
games,
going to
though?
let BYU and Utah ruin my marriage.
You know what?
But what I'm saying is, if as long as they don't hate him, you know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you, but that could make for some interesting times. I mean, I've got a few friends where one of them went to BYU, one of them went to U,
Really?
and they both are, hardcore, rampant, fans of their respective schools. That maybe it would be an interesting,
It would.
kind of yin and yang relationship there with your
Polar
hardcore
opposites.
BYU fan. You guys could go to games together and have bets together and stuff, and and you'd have to wear a U shirt if they won or something.
That would be
Very
fun.
amusing.
I don't know if I'd ever wear the U shirt, but that would be the last thing that would be on the criteria, though. You know what I mean?
I just don't want to see it get to the point where you're standing outside of temples with a cardboard sign that says, we'll date for
Food?
Yeah, we'll date for food, or I don't know.
We'll date for food.
We'll cook for a date. I don't know. Are you a good cook?
Hey, there you go. Am I a good cook, Liz?
You love to cook.
Yeah, I'm a good cook. I love to cook.
So here's the question.
My goodness.
You find a guy, you really like him. You're on the third date. You find out he used to play for the U. He has tickets to an upcoming game. Do you go? And if you go, what do you think? Do you have a good time?
Oh, that's a good question. Do I go? I don't know if I'd go. But if I did go, you know what? If I did go to the game, I would definitely have a good time. If I made up my mind to go, I would definitely have a good time. You know, and when it all comes down to it, Lindsay, or it's just like I tell people when BYU's not playing, I hope the U wins because they represent Utah. So there you have it, right there. Look how But my favorite place, I never did answer that, but I did like. Oh, I would probably have to say, what's my favorite place? Was probably Spain. Probably Spain. No, because I like to go right to the place. Like I've been to Spain, Paris, Kings, French Riviera. We almost were right by Monaco. I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Cancun. Oh, Cancun was probably my most favorite.
Did you go to Chichen Itza? Yeah, very cool, huh? Did you go to Xcaret? Did you?
Oh wait, wait.
Xcaret.
The dancers?
Yeah, they got the whole dance thing where they got the big giant
Right. Xcaret, Chichen Itza, Tulum.
Oh man.
Tulum, just all down that Riviera Maya. And where did we go and then we went to.
It's gotta be kids. I'm pretty sure.
Kids.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had both, financial trouble in both marriages. So, there's no reason to have that at my age. You don't have to be wealthy. Doesn't have to be wealthy. Doesn't have to be working, like I told her. She actually put that on the blog. They don't have to be working financially set. It means, we're not have.
You're not looking for a sugar daddy, but you also don't want to, be handing out an allowance every week.
Right. And I have and I don't care for opposites. I have a lot of get up and go, a lot of drive.
There we go.
We are rocking this baby. We are rocking the baby right now.
Oh, mata.
Hey, just for everyone's information,